What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always. Spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Talking about the sports narratives that we, the media, will not let go. And I'm going to skip ahead over one of the narratives, which was number 3 about Kevin Durant. I want to jump to number 4, Russell Westbrook, as he's been dealing with some issues that address the media issues that we just won't let die with him. So Russell Westbrook, to get to the heart of the issue, in my opinion, it's been team building and coaching sometimes that needs to get more criticism when it comes to Russell Westbrook and the success he's had. This is a guy right now playing for the Lakers. As he gets all this criticism, they talk about the high turnovers. He's always done that. Magic Johnson led the league in turnovers. Lots of great point guards have done so. James Harden is high in turnovers. When you got the ball in your hand, a lot of the time you're going to turn the ball over when you're making a lot of decisions when you have a high usage rate. Everybody's not Chris Paul or John Stockton who keeps their assists down. But Russ gives you a lot of other things. His teams are always when just with his presence, even when he went to the Washington Wizards, the rate in which they push the ball, the pace goes to the top of the league just because he's there, not because he has the most energy, which he does, but also he inspires everybody else to work just as hard as him and pushes everybody. That's called a leader. He works hard on both ends, tries to hustle, diving for balls, scrambling for rebounds. When people say, oh, well, people are just giving him boards. Nah, Russ goes and gets those boards. Russ gets guys assists. He's led the league in scoring, but also assists in his career. Russell Westbrook has the issue with his shooting at the free throw line, but also threes. And because of that, a good GM and a good coach, you would think, would put shooters around him. But when he was in OKC, had guys like Thabo Sefolosha, guys like Andre Roberson, who couldn't hit the side of the barn, couldn't throw a pebble in the ocean. Guys like Serge Ibaka, who his jump shot over the years, if you're watching him more recently, you may think he can hit an open jump shot from deep. But that wasn't the case in OKC for most of the time he was there. So you got to put the right team around him. He's in LA right now. Again, no real shooters, one-on-one guys. LeBron James is arguably the best jump shooter on the team. You know you in trouble when that's the case. So we blame everything on Russ. We don't talk about the things that he does that inspires winning. And on this team, there's more that he has to deal with playing with a guy like LeBron James, who is the one that has the highest usage, is going to dominate the ball. And because they both need the ball in their hands a lot in order to control the game and inspire any winning at any point, whether it's regular season or postseason, that's a big adjustment. And when you bring Anthony Davis into the picture, a guy who isn't your Kevin Love or Chris Bosh, who are going to sit back and take a role player role as a star, he comes the third wheel on that team, which really makes things difficult. So it's more to the picture than that. When people get mad about the fact that he's being heckled, or they say, he's just supposed to deal with it, right? Let's remember, this ain't a one-year thing. They've been doing this, calling him Westbrook and saying he can't win and can't do this and do that since OKC 2012, 2011. This guy has not said a word about it and kept moving about his business. So we need to give him some respect when he say things are bothering him. All words are made up, people, but we need to respect people when they say something offends them, something bothers them, and take that to heart a little bit. Maybe we need to adjust the way we handle it. He can handle the boos, as he said. He can handle people saying he sucks. He can handle heckling, your normal heckling. But the things fans do in games sometimes get beyond that. Let's just be real. At times, it's unnecessary. Things are said that they shouldn't say. And we all decide what is offensive to us, whether it's something having to do with race. Some people don't get offended by things that may be a racist comment. Some people do. Some people don't like being called out their name or being cursed at. Some people don't like nicknames. Whatever the case may be, You respect an individual to handle it the way they want to handle it. If they want to just ignore it and fight through it, fine. But if they have an issue with it and they want to speak out, we shouldn't ridicule them for that either. Russ has a lot going on with him. It is not just his fault that the Lakers aren't playing well. And we need to recognize the other parts, the bad coaching, the bad rotations, the bad personnel that have been put there, and just the bad mix of him and LeBron together on that team just doesn't mix. And it's time maybe to do something different. So y'all know what it is. J-Heat Sports Media is what you're looking for. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, converse, leave some comments. I love to go back and forth. Remember, I'm on YouTube, of course, but Instagram, TikTok. Always remember at the Vault JMU 414 on Twitter as well. Holla at y'all next time.